a force far more powerful than any noise, any distraction, any obsession that demands your attention. And what if I told you that this power is within you? It's something we all have access to, yet most people ignore or underestimate its true potential. What I'm talking about is not just peace. It's perception, clarity, and freedom from the constant chatter of the mind. It's stillness. In today's episode, we're going to explore why stillness is a superpower. We'll uncover the hidden wisdom of silence from ancient traditions, understand how stillness can transform your life, and learn practical ways to cultivate this vital skill in our fast-paced world. This is the first episode in a series called Inner Arts. These videos will teach you practical ways to use ancient wisdom to upgrade your mind and change your life. So let's dive in. We live in a noisy world. Our minds are constantly bombarded with distractions. Phones buzz with notifications. News alerts demand attention, and social media feeds offer endless opinions and urgent messages. In this environment, the question isn't, do you find stillness? It's how do you survive in it? The problem is, we've lost the art of being still. We're a culture that worships busyness and values productivity over peace. But here's the paradox. Stillness isn't the absence of something. It's the presence of everything. Presence of yourself. Presence of your power. Presence of the moment. Imagine a busy highway with cars zooming past, horns blaring, each driver focused only on the road ahead. It seems like there's no space for stillness, for peace. But look closely at the highway. There's a small patch of grass by the side of the road. A bird lands on it, takes a few moments to groom itself, then flies away. And that's exactly what we need. You can choose to be like the bird that finds peace amidst the chaos, or you can choose to be like the traffic stuck in the honking mess. You have a choice. And when you make the choice to be still, you become incredibly powerful. Because in that stillness is where you find your clarity, your calm, and ultimately your truth. There's an old saying, be the change you want to see in the world. But maybe the first step should be the stillness you want to experience in the world. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, once said, silence is a source of great strength. When we remain silent, we tap into a well of inner strength. It's in the quiet moments that we find the clarity to navigate life's challenges and make better decisions. It's in the stillness that we connect with our deepest selves. Rumi, the 13th century Persian poet, had this to say about silence. Silence is the language of God. All else is poor translation. This idea resonates deeply with many spiritual traditions, including Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism teaches us to embrace the power of silence. Through practices like Zazen, sitting meditation, and through the use of koans, paradoxical riddles designed to break through logical thinking, Zen Buddhism helps us to find enlightenment in stillness. The concept of breath is also central to Zen. Focusing on your breath is a way to anchor yourself to the present moment. It's a reminder to come back to yourself when your mind wanders into the future or into the past. In essence, Zen encourages us to live in the now, to be present to the reality of each breath, each step, each interaction. It's in this non-dual awareness that we begin to understand the true nature of reality and our place in it. Even Jesus in the Christian tradition recognized the importance of silence. He withdrew into the wilderness to pray and fast. It was in those moments of solitude and quiet that he received clarity and strength for his mission. Similarly, Buddha found enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, embracing the stillness of nature. The stories of these great spiritual figures remind us that stillness isn't weakness. It's where we find the strength to face the complexities of life with clarity and courage. When we are still, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Stillness isn't emptiness. It's filled with potential, with creative energy waiting to be harnessed. Think about a painter who stands before a blank canvas. There's an infinite number of paintings that could be created on that canvas, but the painter needs a moment of stillness to choose which one to bring into existence. Likewise, we have countless thoughts and emotions within us, but it's in the stillness that we get to choose which ones to focus on. In stillness, we're able to observe our thoughts without judgment. We become the choosers of what we give our attention to. This is a superpower because it allows us to create the life we want instead of just reacting to the circumstances around us. When you practice stillness, you train yourself to be intentional, to be mindful, to choose peace over chaos, love over fear, and creativity over stagnation. If we zoom out for a moment, we'll realize that stillness is essential for progress, not just in our personal lives, but in every aspect of human endeavor. Creativity, whether it's a scientist making a groundbreaking discovery, an artist composing a symphony, or an entrepreneur coming up with a new idea, all these creative breakthroughs often happen in moments of stillness and solitude. Take a look at some of the greatest innovations throughout history. They didn't happen in a frenzy of activity. They were the result of someone taking the time to be still, to reflect, and to listen to the whispers of their own inner voice. The same is true for conflict resolution. In a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers found that people who took a break and meditated before engaging in a difficult conversation were better able to manage their emotions and find common ground with others. The power of stillness in conflict is that it disarms the ego. When we're still, we're less likely to react defensively or to attack others. Instead, we can listen, empathize, and work towards a resolution that benefits everyone involved. When it comes to making decisions, big or small, stillness is your greatest ally. It allows you to weigh your options carefully without the influence of external pressures or distractions. Ever notice how you make better decisions when you take a step back and think things through calmly as opposed to when you're re-stressed and overwhelmed? That's the power of stillness working for you. Stillness also has the power to help us heal, not just on a physical level, but on an emotional one as well. When we experience emotional pain, our instinct might be to distract ourselves or to try to fix the situation. But sometimes the best thing we can do is to sit with that pain, to acknowledge it, and to allow ourselves to feel it fully. In stillness, we give ourselves the space to process our emotions, to understand them, and to release them. This is a profound form of healing because it allows us to face our pain, to integrate it, and to emerge stronger on the other side. So you might be thinking, great, I'm convinced. But how do I actually do this? How do I incorporate stillness into my busy life? That's a fantastic question, and one that I'm going to answer right after this. I have a question for you. What if your next breakthrough isn't in doing more, isn't in buying another course or reading another book? What if it's in simply sitting still? What if the answers you seek, the clarity you desire, and the peace you crave are all available to you right now in this very moment? All you have to do is sit still and be open to receiving them. It might sound too simple, almost naive, but trust me, it's in this simplicity that the true power lies. Take a moment to close your eyes, to soften your gaze, and to turn your attention inward. Feel the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Notice the subtle sounds around you, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, the distant hum of the city. Don't try to stop any thoughts from entering your mind. Just observe them as they come and go like clouds passing overhead. This, my friend, is what it means to be still. It's not about emptying your mind or becoming numb to the world around you. It's about opening your mind and your heart to the richness of the present moment. As you continue to practice this, you'll start to notice a shift within you. You'll find yourself becoming more centered, more grounded, and more at peace. You'll develop a sense of inner strength and clarity that will guide you through the ups and downs of life. Here is a simple breath ritual that you can do for just 1 minute to experience the benefits of stillness. Close your eyes, place one hand on your heart, and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly and deeply, feeling your belly expand, and exhale and feel your body relaxing. Repeat this for a full minute, focusing on your breath and letting go of any distractions. Now, here's a challenge for those of you who want to dive deeper. I call it the Stillness Challenge. For the next 10 days, I want you to set aside 10 minutes each morning, away from your phone, away from any input, just to sit still and observe what's happening inside and outside of you. Embrace the discomfort that might arise, the restlessness, the boredom, even the anxiety. These are all signs that you're stepping into uncharted territory, the territory of your inner strength and resilience. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. I'll be doing this challenge alongside you. Every day, thousands of people around the world will be embracing stillness, finding strength and clarity. Join us, and let's embark on this journey together. The world will always pull you in 1,000 different directions, tempting you with distractions and demanding your attention. But the truth is that in the quiet moments, in the stillness, that's where you find your power. That's where you hear the whispers of your soul. That's where you experience the profound peace that's always within your reach. So my friends, I leave you with these words. In silence, everything becomes clear. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel.